Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Naira Lara and today we are going to talk about how to express the future. The expressions of future. There are a number of different ways of referring to the future in English. It is important to remember that we are expressing more than simply the time of the action or event. Obviously, any future tense will always refer to a time later than now, but it may also express our attitude to the future event. There are 4 future verb tenses in English. The first one is the simple future tense. The simple future refers to a time later than now and expresses facts or certainty. In this case, there is no attitude. The simple future is used to predict a future event. For example, it will snow tomorrow, with I or we to express a spontaneous decision. I'll pay for the dinner. To express willingness, I'll carry your bags for you. In the negative form, to express unwillingness. For example, you won't leave until I've seen your mother. With I in the interrogative form using shall to make an offer. For example, shall I open the door? With we in the interrogative form using shall to make a suggestion. For example, shall we go to the soccer game tonight? With I in the interrogative form using shall to ask for advice or instructions. For example, what shall I tell him about this situation? With you to give orders. For example, you will do exactly as I say. With you in the interrogative form to give an invitation. Will you come to the dance with me? Note: in modern English, will is preferred to shall. Shall is mainly used with I and we to make an offer or suggestion, or to ask for advice. With the other person, shall is only used in literary or poetic situations. Forming the simple future. The simple future tense is composed of 2 parts, will, shall, plus the infinitive without to. The affirmative form is subject plus auxiliary will plus verb in infinitive plus complement. For example, they will see the movie tomorrow. In negative is subject plus auxiliary will plus not plus verb in infinitive plus complement. He will not come this week. The interrogative form is auxiliary will plus subject plus verb in infinitive plus complement. For example, will he play on the PlayStation? The next tense is the future continuous. The future continuous refers to an unfinished action or event that will be in progress at the time later than now. The future continuous is used for quite a few different purposes. The future continuous can be used to project ourselves into the future. For example, this time tomorrow I will be sunbathing in Miami. The future continuous can be used for predicting or guessing about future events. For example, you'll be missing the sunshine once you're back in England. In the interrogative form, the future continuous can be used to ask politely for information about the future. For example, will she be sleeping with us in this room? The future continuous can be used to refer to continuous events that we expect to happen in the future. For example, I'll be seeing Victor at the dinner next week. When combined with still, the future continuous refer to events that are already happening now and that we expect to continue sometime into the future. For example, in an hour, she'll still be washing her clothes, forming the future continuous. The affirmative form of the future continuous is subject plus auxiliary plus verb in gerund ing plus complement. For example, I will be working next Tuesday. The negative form is subject plus auxiliary plus verb in gerund ing plus complement. For example, I will not be staying at home. The interrogative form is auxiliary plus subject plus be plus verb in gerund ing plus complement. For example, will he be traveling tomorrow? The next tense is future perfect. The function of the future perfect is to refer to a completed action in the future. When we use this tense, we are projecting ourselves forward into the future and looking back at an action that will be completed sometime later than now. It is most often used with our time expression. The structure of the future perfect. The affirmative structure is subject plus auxiliary will plus have plus verb past participle plus complement. For example, I'll have made my birthday cake by next Tuesday. The negative structure is subject plus auxiliary will not, won't, plus have plus verb in participle plus complement. For example, she won't have started for the exam by next month. The interrogative structure. The formula is auxiliary will plus subject plus have plus verb in participle plus complement. For example, will I have finished the presentation at 10 a.m.? The last tense is the future perfect continuous. Like the future perfect simple, this form is used to project ourselves forward in time and to look back. It refers to events or actions that are currently unfinished, but will be finished at some future time. It is most often used with a time expression. The future perfect continuous structure. The affirmative structure is subject plus will plus have been plus verb ending in ing plus complement. For example, I will have been teaching arts for 3 years. The negative structure is subject plus will not, won't, plus have been plus verb ending in ing plus complement. For example, you won't have been living on this flat. The interrogative structure is will plus subject plus have been plus verb ending in ing plus complement. For example, will they have been working in this project for 5 months this Monday? There are also several other ways to talk about the future without using a future verb tense. For example, we can use the present continuous to talk about future arrangements. For example, he isn't working next week. Using the simple present to talk about scheduled events. She has a piano lesson tomorrow morning. Using going to talk about the future. For example, she's not going to leave. We can use future obligations. In Mexico, you are to pick up your ticket and then you are to fly to your destination alone. And last, the immediate future. I am just about to explode. That's all for the video of today. Thanks for your attention. If you have any question, please leave it in the comments down below.